Okay, Proven Affiliates, we're getting into Friday, February 2nd, 2024. This one, snatchy snatch sessions, right? So warm up today is gonna be really focused around the snatch. We're gonna do a 400-meter run. Make sure everybody knows where the running route is gonna be. We're gonna move to an 800 for the workout, but maybe go 400, tell them like how far they're gonna go for that next one. You'll go to 10 PVC pass-throughs, right? So just working on over and back, and then 10 PVC pipe around the worlds. I would like that to go each direction. So around, right, and then moving back around and through as you kind of loosen up the shoulders. PVC pipe prayer stretch, one of my favorites. So you're just standing, right? So imagine actually this box is the PVC pipe. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna press my chest down. And I'm really trying to open up my thoracic spine for the snatches to come. And then I'll be moving into 10 PVC pipe standing thoracic rotation. So that PVC pipe comes across your back. You're gonna bend over and we're gonna work on utilizing that PVC pipe to get more thoracic rotation in there. And then go to 5 seated box jumps to a high box, noting that I have been adding in some more plyometrics to get athletes really kind of fired up and primed for the day. So we're thinking about big explosion, moving into it, and targeting that as we get to it on the day. Now, we're gonna get into our weightlifting, which is gonna be from 0 to 8 minutes. We have 5 power snatches at 70%, 4 power snatches at 75%, 3 power snatches at 80%, and then 2 power snatches at 85%, 1 at 90%. Before, at the 10-minute mark, so you have 2 minutes of mandatory rest there. We're probably gonna finish that a little bit before 8 minutes. You're gonna get into the workout burnt britches, which is gonna be 4-time 800-meter run, and then you're gonna finish with 15 power snatches at 135.95 or 61.43 kilogram, working to do that as fast as possible, right? Touch and go reps, and working on trying to complete that with big unbroken sets. So priming up the day, noting that you're gonna need to prime up the run and the touch and go power snatches plus the heavy snatches. So we're gonna be thinking about heavy power snatches. What are we looking for here? We're looking for quick feet, not big feet, right? Smooth off the floor, fast finish, drop, and getting into it. Now, moving into, right? So that's gonna be what we're looking at and how do we prime athletes for it? So again, it's smooth off the floor, above the knee, back down, smooth off the floor, above the knee, go. Right, moving into it, that would be a good way to go. Then think 1, 2, 3, go. Right, so I call that a slow pull snatch. And those would be good ways to work through it. We can go from the hang position for any athletes that have issues with that or are newer to weightlifting. So I would definitely prefer, right? So from a hang position here, go to the top would be a good way to go. So just think about that for that. Now, touch and go reps. I hit here, I stand, then it's gonna be catch, but I wanna catch and push. That sinks my hips down and it pushes me into a good position. I don't wanna think about catch, go. That leaves my hips high, catch, push, right? And you move your way through it for our touch and go power snatches. So 0 to 8 minutes, we have 15 reps. Should complete that by about the 6-minute mark, right? If you're just resting kind of as needed on that and adjusting loads. Then burnt britches, we're looking for an 800-meter run. And I try to complete that in about 5 minutes or less. Most athletes will be 4 to 5 minutes. Fastest athletes will probably in the range of 3 to 3:30. Finishing with 15 power snatches. Ideally, we're trying to complete these 15 power snatches, wait for it, under 90 seconds. So that's where you kind of get into it. So if we're looking at this 6 to 9 minute time frame, I'm looking at my faster athletes completing the run in under 4 minutes, right? And then being able to finish the power snatches in under 90 seconds. They actually probably can finish that in about 5:30. So I might even do the time domain of 5 to 9 minutes, noting that probably the run, and then athletes that choose to do singles there will push it up to 9 minutes. But I do want a 10-minute time cap to kind of limit that. And so run is at mile race pace. It's only 800, but it's definitely a mile race pace. And then thinking about starting with the power snatches with 5 touch and go reps or more. This could be from the hang or from the floor, depending on your athletes of what we're looking for. So like scaling modifications, level 2 will be 95-65, level 1 will go to a 600-meter run, and it's gonna be 20 hang power snatches at 75-55, so it changes the stimulus just a bit there. Our Masters 55 plus will stay at 95-65. Really kind of easy scaling there when we know what the stimulus is gonna be. Right now, proven recovery number 7 is gonna be 1 minute of a scorpion stretch on each side, followed by 1 minute of a couch stretch on each side, and then 1 minute cross-body lat stretch, followed by a wall figure 4 stretch for 1 minute on each side, and then a single leg forward fold, right? Now, optional accessory work, we're just gonna work into a little triplet here. sideline, right? Dumbbell external rotations, working on the rotator cuff before moving into 10 reverse Nordic curls. So we're gonna sink down, push back up, more for the knees, sit back up against the wall, right? Go into a wall sit. I'm working at being at parallel and working on good tension there as we move through it, right? That's our Friday. Have fun. I'll see you in the gym.